Usually Josh does the graphics.
Alrighty. Sounds good. You guys got the lineup for Boone Grove?
I have it for South Central. I do not have it for Boone Grove.
Do you have the Max Preps app?
Yeah, I have them. So I got the lineup for Boone Grove. What's going on, everyone? We are live now. Welcome to this edition of Regan's Corner Sports Podcast Network, featuring the South Central Satellites taking on the Boone Grove Wolves. I am proud to join you guys again. My name is Rory Tettemer, and I'm joined here today by Dusty Carrasco and Aiden. Aiden, how's it going?
How's it going, Rory? Excited to watch this game today between the Wolves and the Satellites, especially after the Satellites are coming off a big win against Westville 2-0. So excited to see how they pitch today. Bryson Glissick hit a 2-run homer in that game, so excited to see how he comes out and hits today. But I'm looking for a competitive matchup today against the two best teams in Porter County.
Absolutely. And Dusty, how are you doing?
Oh, we're doing really good today. Yeah, I think it should be a really good matchup between South Central and Boone Grove. South Central, they got a little bit of momentum coming into this game, and it should be a good one.
Absolutely. And this is my first game back on the South Central Satellite Wave. What have your guys' just thoughts been going on for how they've been doing this season? Obviously, a pretty good team. They've been being ranked, and big talk I've seen over social media. So what are your guys' thoughts?
Yeah, they're 9-6 this year, playing really good baseball. Jacob Oman had a great pitching out in the other day against Westville. They're just a really disciplined team, Rory. They don't swing at pitches outside the zone. They stick to their strengths, which is base running. So it's a very exciting team to watch, a team that's hot. And going up against a really good team against Boone Grove today, it should be a good game. But I really like how the Satellites have come out this season and really just played to their strengths.
Yeah, the Satellites, they've got off to a good start. They had that really good game against Washington Township where it was a run rule. That was a really good win for them.
Absolutely. And I'm glad to hear that their strength is still base running. We remember them last season just always being able to cause havoc on the base paths throughout the game. That was always the biggest part of them winning or losing the game, was how much trouble they can cause for the other team on the base path. So I'm glad to see that is still their strength. Obviously, there's some people that I have not seen here so far this season. You spoke of him before, Jacob Oman. I have not seen much of him. And then just looking at this lineup, it looks like pretty much everyone else. But yeah, Jacob Oman will be fun to see, especially him batting in the 2 spot today. So as we get into that, let's get into our starting lineups for the South Central Satellites. Leading off will be Zach Honchar, number 12, playing third base. Batting second, Jacob Oman, as I just said, playing second base, number 3. Batting third, 19, Brad Farrell, that man, playing shortstop. And the trusty cleanup hitter, Bryson Glissick, playing DH, number 7. Batting 5 is Jackson Boss, playing catcher, number 32. Batting 6, number 8, Tommy Sullivan, playing first base. Batting 7th, number 9, Matt Knight, playing left field. Batting 8th, number 46, Gavin Gross, in right field. And rounding it out for your Satellites is number 23, Brandon Young, in center field, getting to start today. On the other side of things, this lineup has 10 people in it, so I don't know. They got their pitcher and DH on top of each other. I don't know if the pitcher is not being DH for, and if it's the third baseman is batting down at the bottom. But
I believe, Rory, the third baseman will just be playing third base today. I don't believe he's hitting today. Kyle Jonda. Yep, I believe he'll just be playing third.
Alrighty, so do you want to break down that lineup? I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, so we got Seth. We've got a couple brothers on this team, actually. It's pretty exciting. Got 2 sets of brothers, Seth Pitcock and Trey Pitcock. One's a freshman, the other's a junior, but 2 guys playing really high-level baseball. Trey's got a .419 average, 13 hits, 5 RBIs, got a .561 on-base percentage. Seth will be batting in that 2 spot, playing second base. He's the freshman. has a .459 on base percentage, 8 hits, 5 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases as well. So 2 really good brothers there. And then we have a set of twins, actually, the Correa twins, playing left field and right field, Xavier and Davian. Looks like Xavier's got a 500 slugging, has a 281 average, and has 9 hits. And his brother Davian has a .348 average, 8 hits, and 9 RBIs. The two of them also have the only home runs on the team. Xavier has 2 home runs. Davian has 1. So there's a couple brothers and a set of twins to look out for here today, Rory.
Absolutely. I'm sure that friendly competition going on between brothers, twins, especially the home runs between Xavier and Davian, that little competition you're having at the dinner table, who can hit more home runs, that should definitely be exciting to watch here as we get into this game. Some names I remember from last year, Steinhuber. I want to say he also either had a brother who pitched or had pitched before, but that name definitely rings a bell for me. Then some other stuff, Kyle Janda, not playing today, but I do remember that name as well. He's playing third base. He will be just in the field. That whole dynamic they got going on there where they're DHing a third baseman, that's something interesting and definitely shows a little bit more about this team. Josh, what's it like over there? Oh, he's muted. Whatever, so we're just waiting for this broadcast to return.
Yeah, I may have to switch it really fast. Let me see here.
So it looks like there may have been a change to the lineup. I'm now seeing that Brad Farrell is DHing. Bryson Glissick will be at first. That's a different lineup than what I saw at first. Jacob Omen will be playing shortstop instead of second base, which he was. And then Tommy Sullivan will be playing second. Jackson Boss still behind the plate. Brandon Young in center. Seems like everything else is the same. So the order stayed the same, just some little changes around the field.
Tommy Sullivan playing second base.
But it looks like Boone Grove is out on the field or almost ready for first pitch here. Satellites coming off a big draw party where they got to watch their selection for the state tournament. So that was probably very exciting for the team and a nice little chemistry builder there. You saw on their Twitter that they had a very big party and gathering, and it was a big excitement when they all heard their name on that drawing. So a lot of excitement here. Hopefully they can turn it on in this game.
Should be a good pitching battle today, too, Rory. Got 2 really good pitchers today on both sides. Braden Grass will be pitching for the Satellites. Drew Murray, the senior, is going to be pitching for the Wolves. He's got a 1.05 ERA. He's 2-0 this year. This will be his 4th appearance. And Braden Grass be his 8th appearance this year. Has a 3.85 ERA, and he is 2-1. So excited to see the pitching duel today. That's going to be a ball here.
Ball outside, first pitch. First pitch to Zach Hanchard, ball outside. 1-0 count. Lefty on the mound. Should be an interesting matchup for Brandon Young down at the order. I remember him's a lefty. And Bryson Glissick, too.
Yeah, the Satellites have a couple lefties in this lineup. Zach Hanchard fouls that one off.
Count moves to 2-1.
Yeah, and also important in this game, South Central is actually second in the Porter County. Boone Grove is first. So,
wow.
Zoop, that's a little shot up back to the pitcher. Bobbles it, but gets it in time.
Nice little grounder back to the pitcher to start for the first out. Hunter is retired. He's going to bring up Jake Omen. Very excited to see this. You know, when you come back into this broadcast, see a new name, especially so high in the order, I'm excited to see what Omen brings to the Satellite team. First pitch swung on.
Yeah, Jacob Bowman's having a really good season this year. Rory's got a couple triples, 11 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, so having a really good season there as he gets that one over to short. That's going to be the second put out of the inning. His first two batters are
balls, yeah. 2 ground balls to start off here for the Boone Grove defense. Now that'll bring up the man himself, Bradley Farrell, who will be DHing now. At first we saw that he was shortstop, but it looks like he will be the designated hitter for the Satellites today. First pitch called strike. Another pitch called strike. 0-2 goes to count to Farrell, and it looks like Murray's in a groove here early. When you get those first 2 outs pretty quickly, can definitely change the momentum of the game. I mean, the first inning is the hardest inning to get out of, for sure. All your nerves are going into that inning, and you can get out of that, kind of sets the tone for the game.
Yeah, it's got to be a big confidence booster, Rory. He's a senior, so he's very experienced, but to get the first 2 batters out, especially Hanshire Omen, who having very good years, got to be a lot of confidence there on that mound today for Murray.
Absolutely. The count is 0-2 to Farrell.
Yeah, and so Murray looking like he's got some command going right here.
Called strike 3. Satellites go down in order 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the bottom of the first. 4 netted at nothing.
Yeah, and so as I was saying before, Boone Grove is first in the conference. So Boone Grove is 4-0 in conference play. South Central is 5-0, but somehow they're still right behind Boone Grove. So one of these teams is going to remain undefeated in conference play after this game, and the other one is going to be second with a loss.
Gotta say, that was a fairly quick turnaround. Satellites getting on the field right away and already starting to warm up. They got out there super quickly. I wonder if a little more strictness from Coulter's end, just trying to get his team out there and ready for that inning, keep the good pace of play going.
As he's got Braden Grass on the mound today, one of the better pitchers here on the Satellites. Excited to see how he attacks with that lethal curveball that he has, as well as that nice fastball in the upper 80s. So excited to see how he pitches today against a really good hitting team in the Wolves.
And leading off will be the freshman Seth Pitcock, sporting a 286 average as we enter this game. I'm liking the setup we got here on the broadcast. The scoreboard on the left, live on RCSPN 1 on the top right. Liking the new look.
Yeah, Rory. I think definitely a little bit of an upgrade from last season. The scoreboard definitely a good looking part of this new broadcast. And it's a new year.
Absolutely. First pitch. Laced into center field for a leadoff single. Seth Pitcock gets going right away. Laces the first pitch, probably a fastball right into center field, and that's exactly what you want to do. And he gets the Boone Grove on base early.
Yeah, Pitcock going after the first pitch he sees and able to get a base runner going already for Boone Grove.
Wonder what the third base coach was talking there with the umpire. I wonder what they were discussing there.
Yeah, very interesting. A quick little conference. the home plate umpire and third base coach had. Stepping up will be Trey Pitcock. That's Pitcock's brother, you got to believe. He's also having a good season, scoring a .419 batting average, 13 hits and 31 ABs.
Yeah, these two brothers, not only good averages, but can steal bases. Trey's got 5 this year. Seth has 6. So 2 very dangerous guys at the top of the order, not only hitting wise, but speed as well. Just a little lag in the stream.
Either way, it still looks like a big lead for Seth Pitcock. We're at first base, almost on that right cut of the lip over there at first.
He's
And
going.
he goes.
Well, judging by where he is,
Oh,
he got the third somehow.
hey.
Whoa.
Might have been an error.
I like the little zoom in, though. That was nice.
Oh, maybe it was a little hit and run action.
Could have been. You think that's what it was? Must have.
Looks like the batter's jogging back home.
Yeah.
Looks like he was running to first, so maybe a little hit and run here by the Wolves. They have a man on third, only 1 out.
I would say that Pitcock was not a lefty 5 seconds ago. So, yeah, I'm going to say this is Drew Murray, who is the lefty pitcher on the mound today. And we're going to say 1 away for the Satellites, but a runner is on third base now.
Yeah, Drew Murray, a serious extra base hitting threat, has a .600 slugging this year. So, guy who does a good job turning singles into doubles and doubles into triples.
I mean, he almost resembles a little bit of Bryson Glythicary. Big lefty.
Yeah, he does have this very similar stance here to Bryson. He pops that one up.
Foul territory.
Jackson Boss takes a look at it. Doesn't want to get it.
Yeah, and so I wanted to say one thing about these broadcasts, ladies and gentlemen. The connection, you can't always trust it, as was shown in the last broadcast. But this one, it's gone a lot better. Just a little bit of technical difficulties, but we'll stay with it.
Good catch there by Boss behind home.
Extension there. One of the other batter's box to get that ball. Regan Grasham is looking to find his groove here in the first inning. Already dealing with some trouble with a runner on third. Pitch ball outside. Now, typically, I was used to Andrew Wazar behind the dish. Looks like he's been off to a tough start, batting 160, and they're opting for Jackson Boss today, who leads the team in average, batting .500, 15 hits and 30 ABs. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the Satellites have a nice luxury there behind home plate. Even though Wazar struggled a little bit and his fielding percentage is super high, doesn't let a lot of pass balls go by. So he's a very good defensive catcher for the Satellites. It looks like there's a sac fly opportunity here to right field.
Exactly right. Drew Murray definitely lifts one. It looks like it's going to get down.
Oh, that's going to be a hit, yeah.
Drew Murray on his way to second, the runner in to score.
So
If
that's
Drew Murray got any more.
Maybe refresh it.
I was going to say, I don't know what's up with this Boone Grove Wi-Fi signal, but it is not
Right.
I had to
well
guess.
here.
I had to guess that's a double from Drew Murray, and then he just got a pinch runner on because he's a pitcher. So
Yep, I think that's
right there. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll call it an RBI double.
RBI double. Now bring up Isaiah Steinhilber with one away and a runner on second base.
He's got 9 RBIs this season. Very good hitter with runners on.
An early 1-0 lead for Boone Grove. As I mentioned in the top half of the first inning, so important to get into a groove in that first inning. It is the inning where you're feeling the most nerves going out there. And once you finally settle down into that groove as a pitcher, you'll be able to easily get to the game. But I know Brigham Grove's having a little bit of trouble. He does have one away, runner on second. That ball fouled away.
Oh,
That pitch gets by Boss. We'll move the runner over to third.
that is a very deep backstop. That any ball gets by, that runner is definitely scoring from third. So Jackson Boston.
Yeah, I was about to say. There's a lot of green behind the plate.
Mm-hmm. Those two got to be aware of that.
I would agree. That one's fouled away. At least 2 strikes here. If I had to guess, I'd say 2-2 or a full count.
Yeah, I think it's a full count. I'm not sure though, but it is either 2-2 or full count. A little hard to keep track here, but we're working through it.
Yeah, and so Boone Grove, they also had a good game against Washington Township just last game. They were able to beat them 17-5, so they come into this game on that win.
That pitch misses inside. Swung on over to third base. Throw over to first. In time. It looks like it's 2 outs there, so he must have jumped around a little bit with Isaiah Steinhilber's at bat. But yeah, 2 outs. Braden Grass gets out of the jam with only 1 run allowed, leaving a runner at third base. And we'll go to the top of the second. Boone Grove leads 1-0.
Yeah, and so even though Boone Grove gets 1 in the inning, it could have been a lot worse.
A great commercial that was, Horizon Bank. But yeah, so that was Xavier Carrera, must have been, to ground out over to third to end the inning. Don't know what Steinhilber did.
I'm assuming he either struck out or grounded out. Not really super sure, but
anyway, due up for the Satellites will be Bryson Glissick, followed by Jackson Boss and Tommy Sullivan.
So have you tried refreshing it?
Let's see here.
It might help. I mean, it might not, but it doesn't hurt to try.
Let's see if the
Yeah, because then again, it could just be
I
the
don't know if it's
signal over there.
I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or if it's his Wi-Fi, whose Wi-Fi it is, but it is a little bit slower than normal.
Yeah, honestly, I'm thinking it's over there at Boone Grove, because where was it at Glen?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Falcons.
yeah, it's kind of like the same situation. It kind of depends on the area, I guess.
Yeah, I know Josh. I think he said he uses the hotspot. I'm not sure if he uses the school's Wi-Fi or if his hotspot, but it's lagging a little bit. This looks like.
Yeah, and so I don't know if Josh could hear us, but maybe in between innings right here, you could probably try to turn off the router and then turn it back on. That might help.
Jackson Bawes takes that one for a called strike.
Yeah, so Bryce McClissick once I got out.
Foul tip. I think so. I can't tell if he's on first. I believe he got out.
Can you zoom out a little bit, Josh?
No, it looks like he's just got no lead. I don't think anyone's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
one
gonna
away.
Say he would lead off a little bit if he was at first. And yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's there.
I'll bring up Jackson Boss. As we mentioned, is hitting 500 right now, leading the Satellites.
Yeah, probably the best contact hitter the Satellites have this year. Has 15 hits, has a 666 slugging. Like you said, Rory, 500 average. So just a really good contact hitter here for the Satellites.
Last pitch was low for a ball. Now it's swung on over the right side. An easy tag over at first for out number 2.
That's Murray's second strikeout already.
Was it a strikeout?
Was it a strikeout?
It was in the dirt. Could have been.
I couldn't tell if it was in the dirt or if it was just a little grounder there to the catcher.
Yeah.
As Tommy steps up.
Tommy Sullivan, good to see him again. He fouls that one away.
Yeah, and Tommy Sullivan.
Hello, sports fans. Break 4. Doing it a little bit different. Trying to give the cultural aspect to religion. Please go check them out down below on the website and on their shop. For further information on the shop, great material, and go ask Erica and Alex. Go Satellites.
Very own Josh Regan there.
Hello, Satellite fans. All-Star Autos, a proud sponsor of Regan's Corner and Satellite Baseball. Please go check them out. They specialize in low-mileage, high-quality vehicles in LaPorte County, leader in the used car business. If you want all-star prices and a great vehicle, go down and contact them below and be an all-star today.
Gotta say, I do love the little commercials we're having right now.
Yeah, nice to incorporate a little bit of those in the broadcast.
Anyway, another 1-2-3 inning for the Satellites. Last inning. Now we'll head back over for Boone Grove in the bottom of the second. Davian Carrera leading off. He's a tall, lengthy lefty.
Getting started right field today. got a 652 slugging, 348 average, 8 hits. Also has a share of the home run.
That first pitch is low and away. Ball 1. Big swing on that one. Ball for a strike. Count moves to 1-1. Another big hack. Moving on to 1-2. Can't catch up with the fastball right now. That one misses high and away. 2-2 goes the count.
Let's see if he goes with that fastball or patent curveball here.
That one's fouled away. Count stays at 2-2.
Yeah, and so Braden Grass likes working the outside of the plate. Let's see if he can command it here.
We're going to get time from Carrera. I think high fastball reduce here. Anyway, misses away. So 3-2 count. A 3-2 pitch. Swung on, strike 3. The first K, or so we believe, for Braden Grass, unless Isaiah Steinober went down too. But a strikeout for Braden Grass either way. And that'll bring up Ben Truby.
Yeah, big strikeout for Braden Grass, is able to get the first out of the inning.
Davian Carrera would take it some big hacks there. And now look who's in a groove. Braden Grass, first pitch strike here to Ben Truby. The 0-1 swung on. Count moves to 0-2.
So he's got him in his wheelhouse here. You can go to any pitch, wherever he wants it. Let's see what Grass goes to.
Works quickly, goes high. 1-2 count. Swung on, strike 3 again. Back-to-back strikeouts for Braden Grass. 2 down for Boone Grove, and that'll bring up Aiden McCormick, the number 8 hole hitter.
Yeah, just a great pitch right there for Grass. Able to get the second out of the inning, just one more to go.
First pitch, big hack, strike 1. I believe that's 3 first pitch strikes for Braden Grass this inning. That one misses outside. Another ball high. First strike. That's a high fastball there.
Can you strike out the side here? Oop.
Too high there. 2-2 goes the count.
Be a big momentum booster here, confidence booster if Grass can strike out the side after giving up a run to 2-2. Got him.
Strike 3. Striking out the side is Braden Grass. 1 up. 1-2-3 go up for Boone Grove. 1-2-3 go down. We go to the top of the third. Boone Grove leads 1-0. And all swinging strikeouts there.
Yeah, a lot of whiffs there. Couple pitches that they chased, but really good like Dusty was saying, commanded that outside zone. That's his go-to spot. So
some big hats for the Boone Grove 6, 7, 8 hitters.
Satellites are going to have to figure out Murray here. He's got 3 Ks already. He's dealing. They have yet to get a hit yet. So
yeah, Murray's gone 6 up, 6 down for the Satellites. Leading off will be number 9, Matt Knight. Saw a little bit of Matt Knight last year. Excited to see him get the start.
yeah, the Satellites kind of rotate that right fielder. Sometimes they have Alex Newburn playing it. Sometimes they put Matt Knight out there. Like Zach Coulter does his outfield. Is Matt fouls that one off.
I'll get the nice red stirrups. Called strike on the outside corner. Count moves to 0-2.
Yeah, and so Matt Knight had a great game against the Portage Indians. Looking to have a great game today.
Round over the first base side, second base. And Matt Knight is going to beat it for an infield single. The Satellites' first hit and first runner on base. Going to be number 9, Matt Knight. How about that? Look at that hustle.
Yeah, and so it's Matt Knight with the wheels, able to get down the line and able to beat the throw from the second baseman.
Gavin Cross, the right fielder, steps into the plate. 7, 8, 9, all outfielders for Satellites. Called strike.
Yeah, and Gavin Gross usually plays second base. Going to get the start at right field today. He's got 10 hits this year, 5 RBIs.
Yeah, not the biggest lead for Knight over there at first, but looks like he is being a little cautious with a lefty on the mound.
I don't believe he's as big as a base stealing threat as guys like Brandon Young and Zach Fanshire, even Jacob Oman as well. I think Matt Knight has 1 stolen base this year.
Yeah, as well as Bradley Farrell. He has some wheels too. But, I think if you're South Central, you try to be aggressive here, maybe get a stolen base right here.
I called strike. If you didn't notice, you got to see how close that third baseman was playing in on Gavin Gross, thinking he was going to drop a bunt down. Count moves 0-2, he'll move back. The 0-2 pitch.
Oof.
Outside. Oh, called strike 3.
Yeah, it looked like a little delayed reaction there by Gavin Gross. Maybe thought there was only.
I don't know. I wouldn't give the umpire anything more than a 6 out of 10 on that strike 3 call. I didn't see any little.
Yeah, not a lot of enthusiasm. You'd like to see a little bit more effort there, but goes with a more basic strikeout call.
Yeah, more subtle.
Yeah, more so I like that subtle.
Gavin Gross goes down. It's 1 out. Runner still on first base for Brandon Young.
Yeah, and so, as I was saying, South Central, if they can get aggressive right here, but Drew Murray making sure that does not happen.
Goes for a bunt there, and he did offer but didn't get it down, so that's going to be another strike. Brandon Young, Brandon Young was sitting at the top of the order last season. Had a tough start to the season this year, but he is in that second leadoff spot, number 9. And hopefully get on base, work a little magic here.
Sometimes he goes lead off. Sometimes they have him in that 9 hole, but you do not want to let this guy get on base because he is a serious speed threat as he pops it up to the third baseman.
Goes for a slash there. Showed bunt, pulled back, and pops up to the third baseman for out number 2. That'll bring us back up to the top of the order. Zach Honchar grounded out to the pitcher to start off this game. Satellites are trying to get Matt Knight in the scoring position. Let's have him Brandon Young square for a bunt. Didn't work out, and he's going to stay at first base. Up to Honcher to get him in.
Good stop there by Truby for the Wolves on home plate. Keeping that runner at first.
Rounded over to second base. Throw it to shortstop. And it looks like all runners are safe. Maybe a little error there.
I think it was a single right up, looked like right between short and second, maybe really close to that second base bag, but nice infield single.
Looked like right up the middle, right up the gut.
All right, so runners on first and second.
There you go.
Runners on first and second for Jacob Omen. 2 away.
Yeah, so if you're Jacob Omen, you just want to try to drive in a run here, try to find a gap.
First pitch called strike.
He's got a very long windup, but hey, it's working for him.
Another strike.
Takes
out 0-2. Yeah, it looks like Murray is kind of slowing down the game when he's got runners on. Was working pretty quickly when he was just working out of the windup.
That ball up the middle, it is. Is Matt Knight going to score from second? Yes, he will.
Rounding, he's going to score. And that'll be a 2-out RBI single for Jacob Omen as he nets this game at 1.
And so it's Jacob Omen coming through as he gets a huge single, able to get one of the runners to third, but the most important thing, able to tie up this ball game.
Exactly right. First and third now for Brad Farrell, who struck out looking in his first AB. Lefty on lefty crime here. Jacob Omen looks like with a delayed steal. And that ball goes into center field. Catcher overthrows the shortstop over there at second base, and that ball is going to give the Satellites a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and so huge decision there for South Central as they send the runner to second. Pays off for them because the throw is over the second baseman's head. That will allow a runner to score, and now South Central takes the lead.
Interesting little situational baseball here. Do you take the throw at second, even though there's a guy at third who can possibly score? Personally, my philosophy, I do not throw that, but that's why I'm not coaching the Boone Wolves. It looks like there's a hit.
Yeah, that one's laced out to right field. That's caught, yep, for out number 3. Satellites do get 2 runs, though. They'll strand a runner on second. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Satellites lead 2-1.
And so South Central able to finally get something going. They, able to plate 2 runs, and now they have the lead. So it's Braden Grass with a 1-run lead, and he should be a little more comfortable on the mound.
Absolutely can work. Now ahead. We saw him. He was at a groove last inning with 3 strikeouts in a row. Struck out the side, and hopefully can keep that momentum going.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get an old-fashioned pitching battle here. Let's see who can come out on top here. But, 7 strikeouts between the 2 guys, Murray and Grass. Both have been on their A games today. Eager to see how they finish the rest of their outings.
Absolutely. Going back to last inning, I believe that was a delayed steal by Jacob Omen. He gave his 2 secondary lead and then jumped into it after the pitch was already delivered, or at least while it was being delivered. I believe that was a delayed steal. That's why the catcher had a little bit of confusion there. And actually kind of steal that delayed steal on the middle infield as well.
Yeah, Roy, I couldn't tell if it was a double steer. It looks like, Omen kind of hesitated and then stole, but really good heads-up play by Hampshire, third base, to quickly score after the overthrows. The Satellites are going to take a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the third.
First pitch is a called strike.
Is this Zach Norwine? I can't tell who this is.
I do have Zach Norwine up at the plate, yeah.
Zach Norwine, okay.
Should be.
We'll wag here again.
Looks like that's going to be a single out into left field for Norwine. The leadoff runner is on for Boone Grove. Or is he out?
Look, maybe that was a pop-up to Brandon Young in center, that left center area, I think. I thought it was a hit as well, but...
Yeah. Kind of stood there at first for a little. Oh, that's 1 away. Fly out to left field. And that'll bring back up the top of the order Seth Pitcock, who singled in his first AB to lead off this game. Another one popped up. In foul territory.
Does he make the play? I don't believe so. Looked like the umpire had his arms in the air.
That looked like a hard play to make. I think I would have seen a little bit more excitement from Satellites if he made that.
Yeah, it's fair. I'd hope so, at least.
Yeah. Foul ball.
Oh, looks like another foul ball.
Another one. 2 strikes on Pitcock.
Yeah, and so Braden Grass looks like he's well in control right here, as he already has 1 out, 2 strikes on the batter.
And Braden Grass definitely in more of a groove than he was in that first inning.
And as you said, the nerves, might have got the best of him there early, but he might be a little over them now.
A lot of foul balls here. Good battling here by Pitcock.
Definitely a lot of foul balls. 1 away, at least 2 strikes on Pitcock.
Very tough guy to get out. Got him.
Called strike 3 for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Trey Pitcock, his brother. Well, that is a big out. Seth Pickock could be one of the early hits in that first inning. Braden Grass wins round 2.
Yeah, that's an enormous out here early, as now Braden Grass with 2 outs in the inning, just 1 more to go.
First pitch, low for a ball. Now, we don't know if Trey Pickock got out in his first AB, but it did move a runner.
I think he did get out. I think it was like you said, it was a grounder that moved the runner over, or maybe a pop fly, but I do have him out on my score sheet, so I think he did get out, but there was a little bit of a lag early on, so stats may not be 100% accurate.
Yeah. 1-1 count on Trey Pickock.
Nice pitch.
That pitch is a called strike.
You're right, Dusty. He's got that outside corner painted very nicely today.
Count goes to 1-2.
Tries to get
Low and away. 2-2 count. Up in foul territory.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get out of play. Count stays 2-2. Oh, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Braden Graff to end the inning. 1-2-3 goes Boone Grove. Will go to the top of the 4th. Satellite lead 2-1.
Yeah, Braden Grass looking a little bit dominant here on the mound, as able to get all 3 batters, 3 up, 3 down, and, well, South Central with a 1-run lead.
Yeah, Braden Grass up to 5 Ks today. Murray's up to 4, so let's see who ends up with more strikeouts here. Looks like the two of them had a little chat beforehand to see who get more strikeouts, and both of them have a combined 9, so let's see who ends up with more. I think Murray's going to come back here. Yep, he is going to take the mound here at the top of the 4th for the Wolves.
Due up for the Satellites will be Bryson Glissett, Jackson Boss, and Tommy Sullivan. They went down 1-2-3 in their appearance in the second inning. Hope to capitalize the second time around against Murray. A little bit of delay in the broadcast here. Now Bryson Glissett stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, and so Bryson Glissett second on the team with 16 hits. He also has a home run this season, 1 of 2 on the Satellites to have a home run, batting .348.
Yeah, Glissett was my first home run call last year. Round this one out of play.
That one makes 2 of us. Rory, I just called his home run on Friday. That was the first home run I've seen the Satellites hit, so that was exciting. Yeah, beautiful swing. Takes the ball.
Ball low and inside. Count goes to 1-1.
Yeah, and I remember both times that Bryson Glissett had went yard, trying to do it again here.
Kind of reminds me of Kyle Schwarber almost, how he stands and how he has that. He's just got so much power, can hit the ball anywhere. I'm not saying he's Kyle Schwarber, but just reminds me of a guy who can hit the ball almost anywhere, great slugging. Just has a lot of power.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber had 2 home runs last night off Max Scherzer, so.
Yeah, great game by Schwarby.
Called strike 3 on the outside corner there. Bryson Glissick goes down, and Jackson Boss comes up to the plate.
Yeah, Bryson Glissick did not like that third strike. Might have been a little low, either way, the umpire calling it for out number 1.
There's that lefty on lefty crime, though, again. So far, he's fared very well against Bryson Glissick and Brandon Young. 2 lefties for the Satellites. A big cut there by Jackson Boss.
Oh, is that gonna? That's gonna be foul.
2 strikes. 1 away for Boone Grove. Drew Murray trying to get back into that groove that he had in the first and second innings.
Okay, that's gonna be a. Looks like a pop out.
Yeah,
I believe it is.
Out, yep. All right, fly out to the outfield. For out number 2, it's going to bring up Tommy Sullivan. He lifted that ball into the left center gap over there.
Oh, quick first pitch hit there. Second baseman can't get it.
Yeah. Second baseman could not get to it. It's going to be an infield single, at least, for Tommy Sullivan. And the Satellites got a runner on. Due up now is Matt Knight, who started the party last inning. He led off with a single, ended up scoring. Foul ball. Big lead over there by Tommy Sullivan. Scurries back to the bag.
Yeah, and so Matt Knight looking to get another game ball today, as trying to start the game off 2 for 2.
Swings at 1 in the dirt there. 2 strikes on Knight. You know you're doing something right when you come up consecutively in back-to-back innings, so Satellites got that going for them. Swung on
like
strike 3.
Strikeout.
So Satellites strand 1 at first, and we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Satellites lead 2-1.
Yeah, and so the Satellites not able to get anything going that inning, but they still have the lead 2-1. So it's really the pressure on Boone Grove right here.
Yep.
Drew Murray's got 6 strikeouts, so he's 1 ahead of Braden Grass, because it looks like Grass is going to come out here and begin this bottom of the 4th. Let's see if he can either tie Murray, or if he gets 2, he'll overpass him. Really good pitching duel here by 2 really good pitchers.
Absolutely. Drew Murray RBI double on his first at bat. He'll lead off now. Try and help himself again. Major League Baseball news, the White Sox defeated the Angels 3-0 in the early matinee matchup today. Cardinals defeated the Royals 1-0. And at the top of the second, the Diamondbacks lead the Marlins 2-0.
Yeah, I was watching that Angels-White Sox game. Dylan Cease, that guy's got a serious good arm, nice changeup, pitching really well against a hot Angels team. Shout out to him for pitching well today against a good lineup.
11 Ks, 7 innings, 11 Ks, 1 hit. That first pitch gets away for ball 1. Wow, that is a dominant pitching performance to see, huh?
I think he only threw like 90 pitches too, so effective there. Didn't really. I think he struck out Mike Trout like 2 times or 3 times or whatever it was, but yeah, good pitching performance by Cease.
Yeah, 3 times Mike Trout I have in fantasy. He's doing really good, but yeah, -3 points today for Trout.
Oof.
Not the best day.
Big rip there.
Yeah. Big hack on a high fastball. Maybe did the screen get a little brighter?
Yeah, I think it looked like the brightness either went up a little bit or maybe
Yeah.
I agree. Definitely the colors popping more. Feels popping more.
Yeah. Another big hack there from Drew Murray. 2 strikes now, 1-2.
Got him.
There's a big hack for strike 3. That is going to be 3 in a row, 3 strikeouts in a row for Braden Grass and 6 of his last 7 strikeouts. How about that?
Whew. Well, like you said, Rory had a slow first inning, but he's really found himself today. And after that first inning, he's been very composed and throwing some really nice pitches.
Yeah, absolutely in a groove now. That one fouled away down the left field line. Count moves to 1-1 on Isaiah Steinober. Ball outside, 2-1.
Oh.
Braden Grass working a little too quickly there. A little too quickly for Steinober's liking. Calls time.
I do like his windup though, just like Jacob Bowman, very quick. Oh.
Oof. Whoa. Steinober wears one in the back, it looked like. Immediately turns around as if he's going to go Cocoa Crisp on Braden Grass, but decided not to.
Is that his actual name, Cocoa Crisp? That's his legal name?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. We're going to get another pinch runner here for Steinober, actually. I'm going to say Drew Murray had one in the first inning. Now Steinober is going to get a pinch runner here, courtesy runner. We'll bring up Xavier Carrera. One on, one out for Boone Grove this inning. I believe that's the first walk of this game. And it was only on a hit by pitch, so how about that? Seems some very good control from these 2 pitchers, Braden Grass and Drew Murray. That one just slipped away from Braden Grass. Good. I'm going to check the runner over at first. A little bit of a pitch out there that actually lands in for a strike. That ball's going to get into center field, but Steinober, or whoever's pinch running for Steinober, is going to fall down on his way to third and is going to stay at second. The runner in scoring position now for Boone Grove, the tying run in scoring position for Boone Grove. With the one away. That pitch misses outside, ball one.
Yeah, like you were saying, Rory, Braden has a good command of his zone in 8 appearances this year, only has 13 walks. So, guy who throws a lot of strikes here for the Satellites.
The biggest part about being a pitcher. Ground ball into the 5-6 hole. It's going to get into the outfield. Rounding third is the pinch runner. Throw on home, not in time. And that's going to have Xavier Carrera go over to second, and this game is going to be tied 2-2.
Looked like that ball just got by the shortstop, Jacob Omen, diving attempt, but it slips through as we have a tie game here at the bottom of the 4th. See if Braden Grass can get out of this jam.
And as a Satellites, that's just a mistake that you can't let Boone Grove capitalize on. You know, you get the hit by pitches, try and keep that runner at first. They eventually try and throw down. Luckily, they were able to keep the pinch runner at second after a pass ball thrown down there. And then, just squeaks by there for an infield single that ties this game very quickly. Runner at second for Davian Carrera, trying to hit his brother in now. He was the first strikeout for Braden Grass. Let's see if he can do it again.
Got him. Nice swing and a miss there.
Yeah. Davian Carrera was taking some big hacks in his first AB, and you can see he's not letting up now. Another high fastball up there. Almost identical spot. Another high fastball. That one's called for a ball. 1-1 count.
There he goes.
Giant hack. And I was going to say there might be actually 2 strikes. And down goes Davian Carrera for the second time today. 2 outs now. Runner still on second. That'll bring up Ben Truby, who also was a strikeout victim his first time around. Braden Grass going to step off here. Check the runner at second.
Another time.
Time called by the batter. Pitch misses high, ball 1.
Oh.
Take off at that.
Looks like he's back in time there.
So this game netted back at 2. It basically goes back to a 0-0 game. That's what Braden Grass's mindset's got to be on the mound right now. Knows he's not down. Just got to focus on the batter. There's a called strike there. Count goes to 1-1. Fastball at the top of the zone. Perfectly placed. Fouled away. Count moves to 1-2. Braden Grass looking to strike out the side.
Get his 8th strikeout today if he does. 8 strikeouts in 4 innings. Oof. That is impressive. Got him.
Oh, strike 3. And he does strike out the side, but not before Boone Grove ties this game. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Score tied, 2-2.
Yeah, and so if you're South Central, you might have gave up a run, but still a tie ball game. And with your bats coming up, you got to focus on, getting some runners on and trying to retake the lead.
And that was Braden Grass, 8th strikeout in 11 batters in his last 11 face. So he got clearly back into a groove, and he gets out of a jam there. Very nicely done.
So he's struck out the side twice today, Rory. So he's really found his groove since that first inning. Tough inning. That last inning gave up 1 run, but at least it's a tie ball game now as we head to the top of the 5th. Murray's back on the mound with his 6 strikeouts. Let's see if he can add some more onto that.
Yep, 2 up for the Satellites will be Gavin Gross, followed by Brandon Young. We'll head back to the top of the order for Zach Hunter. Gavin Gross struck out looking in his first AB. I don't think Josh is working this camera, so whatever it is, it definitely played with the zooming in and out. First pitch. 0-1 count. Ball misses low. 1-1. This is inside, ball 2. 2-1 count. Hard ball inside. Trying to push Gross off the plate here. 3-1 count. Fouled away. Count moves to full.
Another
Swung
strikeout here.
Strike 3. So first out, Gavin Gross goes down again, swinging. That'll bring up Brandon Young, who flew out to third base. Now a slash attempt. Back in the 3rd inning. The lefty on lefty battle. First pitch low, ball 1.
Oh.
That pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. You got to think that Murray's not been as accurate so far this inning as he has been in the past. Already 5 balls. There's a strike. Count moves to 2-1.
Oof, that was a nice pitch.
Called strike.
And Murray's just in his own groove right now. I like the speed that he's going up, going really fast, got a quick windup. wants to get those hitters back in the box as fast as possible. He's dealing with that.
Full count now.
God.
Swung on, strike 3, almost an identical at bat to Gavin Gross. They both go down swinging. We got 2 outs here, and we'll go back to the top of the order for Zach Anchar.
16 strikeouts today. That is absurd. Oh,
First pitch called strike.
could be getting 17 here pretty shortly.
So Anchar has grounded out to the pitcher and also got a single and then scored later. It was 1 for 2 on the day. Another strike. 2 strikes. Murray trying to strike out the side here in the top of the 5th. That ball misses low.
Got him.
Swung on strike 3. 3 swinging strikeouts for Murray, who suddenly finds his groove again and will go to the bottom of the 5th inning. This score all tied up at 2. Great 1-2 inning, 1-2-3 inning there for Murray.
I mean, 9 strikeouts through 5 innings. I don't think if you get DeGrom, I don't think I can do that in the show. So Murray's pitching his heart out today. He's got 9. Braden Grass has 8. Got an opportunity to add some more onto that here. The bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, it looks like both defenses for these ball clubs showing up today, especially the pitchers. And, this is a tie ball game, so this one might come down to the wire.
Due up for Boone Grove here in the bottom half of the 5th inning will be Aiden McCormick, followed by Zach Norwine, and the top of the order, Seth Pickock.
Now, is Indiana baseball like regular? So if it goes in extras, do they put a runner on, or how does that work with high school baseball? Do you guys know?
I do not believe they put a runner on unless they change that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I don't think they do though. I don't think they would.
That'd be fascinating. Eventually, we'll get to the home run derby extra inning idea, already adopted by a collegiate league in Massachusetts, where if it goes in extra innings, after the 10th inning, each team will pick a batter and they'll slug it out home run derby style. Whoever hits the most home runs wins.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't know if I like that or if I hate that. I'm not sure yet. I guess I'd have to see it in action, but it's a very creative idea, nonetheless.
Yeah. Excitement either way. That is the Futures Collegiate Baseball League.
Futures. I think that's where hockey and soccer get big bumps, is that exciting overtime. Even college football, where it's just, almost sudden death-esque. So nice to see some league switch over to that, like you said, Rory, that home run thing. That's pretty interesting. It's just nice to see leagues be innovative and think outside the box. There's another time here.
Called time there by the batter.
Big swing and a miss.
Yeah, big hack there. Don't know if he realized he only had 2 strikes on him.
Oh,
Called strike 3, outside corner. Great pitch there by Braden Grass, and he gets another strikeout here on Aiden McCormick. Great outside fastball.
2 aces on the mound by both their teams. Both guys are on their A games today, and both hitters on both teams really haven't had to answer this pitching.
That is going to be Grass's 9th strikeout in his last 12 hitters faced.
He's on a different level right now as he gets that one for a called strike.
Definite off speed there. First pitch strike.
Well, does that ball get down the line? It does.
Fair ball.
Only a single, though.
Only a single, yeah. And he puts Zach Norline on first base. And Boone Grove's got a runner here with 1 out. Head back to the top of their order, Seth Pitcock, who singled and struck out today, 1 for 2.
Oh, they're running.
Runner goes. Throw on, not in time. I think Boone Grove's starting to sense that they can run on Boss right now.
A couple stolen bases for him today. That one got a nice lead there. And I think it's Norwine still at second.
Out of the way. Runner in scoring position, 1 out here for Boone Grove. In the bottom of the 5th inning.
So that'll be Zach Norwine's 3rd stolen base this year.
Called strike 3, a big deuce there for Braden Grass. He gets his 2nd strikeout of the inning. 2 away here.
That thing just dropped on the inside corner, Rory and Dusty, and the hitter had nothing to do with that ball. He goes to 10 Ks today. 2 outs here at the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, what a great pitch there by Grass, is able to get the out there.
Threw him a chair, as we like to say. I'll bring up Trey Pitcock now. He also struck out looking in his last AB.
Dang, that off-speed pitch is really working today here for Grass. Back-to-back. He can now go for his 11th strikeout here. See if he gets it.
Coming alive, especially this inning. That off-speed. Big curve.
Ooh, close.
Trying to paint that outside fastball, which he's done so well today. Doesn't get the call, though. Count moves to 1-2. Grounded over, left side to third base.
Got him.
Throw
Oh,
it
no.
in. Not in time. It goes away.
Oh,
It's going
no.
to be the go-ahead run for Boone Grove. They're going to take a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, look like Hampshire there, Dusty and Rory, had the time to make the play, but I think he overthrew Bryson Glissick at first. Now Boone Grove's going to take a 2-0 or 3-2 lead here, bottom of the 5th. Still have a man in scoring position, so tough error there by the Satellites.
So Trey Pitcock will head over to second base. That'll bring up Drew Murray, trying to help himself now. An RBI double back in the bottom of the 1st inning.
Drew Murray's doing it all for himself today. Has an RBI, 10 strikeouts, or 9 strikeouts. Doing it on both sides today for the Wolves.
Big
It's
swing.
going to be a
Popped
tough
up.
play.
Foul territory.
Don't think he got it.
It's going to be a long strike for Drew Murray. Vols had to avoid the umpire there. Going to take a meeting on the mound. So Drew Murray at the plate. 2 outs, runner on second. Fouled away. 2 strikes now.
Got him.
Swung on strike 3. So Braden Grass gets another strikeout. He actually strikes out the side again. Drew Murray gets Drew Murray for the second time in back-to-back innings. And we'll head to the top of the 6th. Boone Grove leads 3-2.
I already know who I'm giving my game ball to, either Grass or Murray. Looks like Murray's got the edge here, but Grass is more strikeouts. So let's see how this top of the 6th goes. Hopefully the Satellites can get some guys on, maybe steal a couple bases, put pressure on Murray, and hopefully bring in either the tying run or the leading runs here.
This has got to be the toughest thing now. Drew Murray strikes out and now immediately goes back out onto the mound. Didn't go back to the dugout. Now immediately has to go throw strikes. He had a dominant inning last inning, which I think it's going to be hard again to try and find that groove after, still thinking about that strikeout you just had in your last at-bat.
Yeah, as a pitcher right there, especially with him hitting in the 3rd spot, got to have a quick memory. Got to just forget it, move on. He knows his team has the lead here, and he's pitching at a very high level. So just got to get 6 more of these Satellite batters out, and they'll advance to 7-3-1 and be number 1 alone in the Porter County standings. So we'll begin this top of the 6th here shortly.
Jacob Oman's going to lead off here. RBI single for him in the 3rd inning. Trying to lead off for the Satellites here. First pitch called strike.
That ball's put in play. Right center field. Guys diving, can't make the play. Good start.
It's going to be a leadoff single. Leadoff single for Jacob Oman. That's back-to-back singles for him. And he starts the Satellites off this inning hot. I'll bring up Bradley Farrell, who's been quiet today.
Yeah, and so exactly the way you wanted to start off this inning if you're South Central. Already with the base runner on, trying to get that run back.
Let's pick off.
Not in time.
Yeah, Jacob Bowman's not a guy Murray wants on right now. Already has 9 stolen bases this year, so checks him off again. But
Bradley
from the
Farrell. Bradley Farrell seeing his third time around on Drew Murray. Trying to get something going now. Takes a strike there. Usually when you see a third pitcher the third time around, you kind of commit the little things to memory. How he's delivering, how long he's taking in between, where, like in the pitch. Usually I think definitely helps the batter.
Yeah, third time through the order here for the Satellites. Hopefully they've kind of noted something about Murray, maybe the way he winds up or his delivery, but hopefully they were able to get something that they can notice off him to help them see the ball a little bit better here. Oh, there's time again. Oh, Oman's going to get the second there.
Oman takes advantage, heads the second. We got a runner in scoring position, no outs. It's going to be a big inning for the Satellites. Time called by the catcher. He's going to go out. Actually, by the coach, he's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. I don't think we'll see any moves here mid at bat to Bradley Farrell, but maybe I'll try and calm him down. Huge situation in this game.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they took him out here. Rory's pitching really well, especially against a lefty like Farrell. I'd be shocked if they took him out. It looks like they just kind of want to ease those nerves. Just got to focus one batter at a time here. Yeah, it was a nice pitch.
Yeah, nice outside corner there.
Oh, looks like they got him in a pickle there, Jacob Oman. Oh, and they're going to get him. That costly mistake there by the Satellites.
Still going to get a runner on first, but yes, definitely costly. Ground ball up the middle. Pitcher does a great job looking him back, catches him in the middle of nowhere, and gets the easy out. Caught in a pickle. It's going to move it to 1 out and a runner on first for Bryson Glissick.
Yeah, he just got caught in no man's land right there, Jacob Oman. Kind of just a tough situation. There's a check back to Bradley Farrell at first.
So far, he gets the 3 lefties that the Satellites have. Murray has been an absolute problem for them. Bradley Farrell is now 0 for 3. Bryson Glissick's already 0 for 2. And then Brandon Young down there is 0 for 2 as well. Total 0 for 7 against the lefty. Having a tough time seeing him today. First pitch was fouled away by Glissick.
Runner's going. Oh, I think he's
Another
out.
strike. I think he's going to be caught stealing there. And he is. Wow, what a quick momentum change in this game. A huge inning for the Satellites, and both runners get caught in the middle of base path.
Bryson Glissick's still a dangerous bat. Definitely can change the way this game's going with just one swing of the bat here. Is fouls that one off.
Staying alive.
Like you said, Rory, you've seen a home run by him. I've seen a home run by him. So just needs one good swing of the bat here to untie it as he takes that one for a ball.
Murray thought he had him, was already walking off. Glissick not going down without a fight.
Oh,
Swung on strike 3. So while the Satellites do get a hit, they go down in order 1, 2, 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Boone Grove still leads 3-2.
I can't believe the amount of strikeouts in this game. I mean, 21 already. Are you kidding me?
That is a lot of Ks.
Feels like we're watching like Scherzer, either Bieber or Scherzer Kershaw or either DeGrom. Nothing better than watching a good pitching duel, especially with two pitchers who are on their A game today.
Absolutely. Brandon Grass heads back out there. He struck out the side 3 times today and has done so 3 of his last 4. So far for Grass, that outside fastball isn't working, and then that last inning we saw really that nice little hook he has on that curve. Been able to drop that in there and absolutely keep these Boone Grove Wolves off their toes. Due up for Boone Grove will be Isaiah Steinhilber, followed by the Carrero brothers, Xavier and Davian. First pitch, low and outside, ball 1. Ball's grounded, fouled away, 1-1 count.
Ooh, outside
Just
corner.
high.
Doesn't get the call.
Count moves to 2-1. That pitch just missed. Just a little high.
Ooh.
Steinhilber gets out of the way of that one. The count moves to 3-1. And I believe that is the first issued walk today, besides the hit by pitch in the 4th inning. That is the first issued walk. Both have come on Isaiah Steinhilber.
Braden Grass has had a tough time with him today, but everybody else seems like he's been able to strike him out. Had a tough time with Isaiah there today. DH.
Isaiah's going to get another courtesy runner. Could this be it for Braden Grass? I do not think that's Zach Coulter, so Breeding grass might be staying in here. And he will be. Grass going to head back to work with a runner on first, no outs. Xavier Carrera up at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day.
Like they're gonna go. Oh, runner's going. Looks like he'll be in
Fake
time
bunt.
there.
Yeah, fake bunt attempt there. And it moves the runner either way. So now runner in scoring position, no outs. I'm going to try to take a little bit more of a lead. Get some insurance here. There's the bunt. Popped up.
It's gonna be
down
a hit.
though, and it's going to be a hit. Not the best bunt. Definitely stood in the air for a while, but the third baseman, Honchar, is not ready for it. It's going to get down for a hit. First and third now, no outs. And that might do it. Jackson Boss looking over at his dugout. Maybe just looking for a play, or
maybe looking for a signal or a sign. Maybe I think he's gonna. Looks like he's just adjusting his belt.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what play they're going to run in the first third situation. You got to think that Boone Grove's going to be moving on this first pitch.
And
the
well,
runner
no
does.
throw.
No throw, not even an attempt. Runners on second and third, no outs. Infield moving in. Pitch misses outside. Count goes 2-0. There's a strike. I mean, you got to like your chances if you can find a way to get Carrera out right here. You got to like your chances against Davian Carrera and Ben Truby, who both struck out together 4 times today. Or 0 for 4 against grass. If you let them on, it's not the worst thing either. 3-1. And Aiden McCormick also gone down 2 times on strikes. So 6 strikeouts combined in those 6 at-bats for the 6, 7, 8 guys for Boone Grove. And there's the walk to load the bases. Here you go.
Well, strikeout here is massive. And then you got, infield's going to be in here, obviously, but he can strike out. Davian here is already, like you said, Rory's been victim to a couple strikeouts. It's going to give him a lot of confidence going in through the rest of this inning with 1 out here and the double play ball open. But definitely don't want to walk him.
Is this Davian or Truby?
Is this Truby? This may be Truby.
I think Davian actually just walked. You're right.
Yes, it is Truby. Yep, it is Truby.
Either way, still strikeout victim. Him and Aiden McCormick both have struck out 4 times together.
2-0 here on Truby. definitely don't want to walk in another run. Looks like they may be taking out Braden Grass here.
I hope not in the middle of an at-bat.
Yeah, that's just not good. I think they are. Yep. Looks like they're going to relieve him of his duties. It looks like.
That'll be it for Braden Grass. Don't know if I agree. Struck out these 2 hitters 4 times today. And has gotten the Zach Norwell 1 for 2.
He's gotten the satellites out of some tough situations too. I mean, he's done that all year. He's done it today a couple times with runners on second, and you know he's pitched very exceptionally well today. It's a shame to see his night end here at the bottom of the 6th, but man, what down by Braden Grass nonetheless.
And who's coming in now? Is this Farrell?
I can't.
Definitely someone from the infield. I can't be Farrell.
Is that a singular number? Yeah, it looks like a singular number. It's either Zach
could be Tommy Sullivan.
Could be Tommy Sullivan. I think it's either Zach or Jacob Omen, but Jacob Omen pitched the other day, so I can't imagine he'd be pitching here. I think it's either Zach or that may be Bradley too.
I just don't know if Bradley was supposed to be at short, and they got switched around to him DHing. But it's definitely someone from the infield.
I feel like it's got to be Zach then, just because Jacob pitched the other day. Yeah, because it looks like
Hello, satellite fans.
So
pitching change.
There's our pitch and change thing. Gotta love to see that.
It's a new wing on the mound, coming into a tough situation. Bases, juice, no outs. And I believe he already has a count on this guy, so I think it's
2-0.
3-0 now?
It's either 2-0 or 3-0. I believe it was 2-0 with Braden Grass, but I could have been wrong. There's a nice pitch.
Job here, just throw strikes. Nothing more you can do than just throw strikes.
He's sliding, but he gets him.
He makes it. What a play.
It looks like Tommy Sullivan out there at second base. He usually plays first base, but showing some.
You're right. Looks like Bryson Glisick over at first.
Yeah, showing some ability there at second. Nice throw there by Tommy Sullivan, and that's a big first out here. Rory and Dusty is now the double play ball's in effect, and if not, I mean, just go home with it like they did there. Don't let them add on to this lead here. At least the double play ball is back in effect.
Infield is staying in though, and that's all the way around.
It does look like Bryson Glissick's in the grass here. I think that's Braden Grass at third, but I could be wrong. Maybe they just put Bradley Farrell out there at third. But yeah, maybe they're just trying to go home with this, get the force out.
I don't know if they think they can double up this lefty who's going to be getting out of the box early.
Yeah, maybe they can.
McCormick. He struck out so far.
Yeah, like you said, Rory, maybe they can get it at home, and then maybe Jax can deliver a strike there to Bryson Glissick at first at turn 2. That's a little bit of a safer double play, especially on a lefty. Oh, good stop there by Jackson.
Pitch just gets a little bit away. I'm going to say that's a double number now on the mound.
It's either Zach Hanshire or Bradley Farrell. That would be my guess. But like you said,
I think
Bradley
that's 12.
was. Yeah, that's Zach then.
Yeah, I think that's 12, Hanshire.
Uh-oh.
Pitch misses outside. And there's a walk in, a run. Bases are going to stay juice, 1 out, but the score is going to move to 4-2. Bring up Zach Norwine. He gets hit. And there you go. That's how that unraveled. Now 5-2.
Yeah, and this is why, when we talked about Braden Grass, we thought he should have stayed into this game, even though he did leave the bases loaded. Seems like Zach's had a tough time with his composure and finding his zone, so just a tough inning here for the Satellites, but he gets that one for a called strike.
I'll bring back up the top of the order, Seth Pitcock. That one way outside.
The ball's fouled back, so 2 strikes here on Pitcock. See if Hampshire can get a big strikeout here.
Foul away.
Fouled over again.
Just inside. Misses for a ball. Satellites trying to get out of a big jam here. Another one just inside.
Hampshire here. Got to throw a strike. Do not want to walk in another batter. Another batter is going to be walked in.
Just a bit high. It's unraveling here for the Satellites. It's now a 6-2 game. Three walks in a row in the 5th this inning. First pitch, outside. Every runner so far has reached, with the 1 out being the fielder's choice that we got out at home.
Whoa, that was it. Wow.
Wow, I thought that hit him.
I did too.
Called it a strike.
That looked like the Angel Hernandez call on Gene Segura a couple weeks ago.
Oh my God. 6 inches off the plate.
Yep. Sometimes that's just how the umpire's calling it that game. But Angel Hernandez, you never know where his zone will be.
Pitch just low. Don't think Hunter's agreeing with all these calls. Thinking he might be getting a little squeezed, I think. Doesn't look like, he looks like he's a little bit frustrated. Kind of working quickly. This is inside there, ball 4.
Yeah, this is kind of what we talked about, Rory, when they decided to take out Grass. When you bring in a guy, especially in the middle of an afternoon. Looks like another pitching change
here.
I think that's either Jacob Omen or Tommy Sullivan. I think it's Jacob Omen just based off the quick release.
What's Jacob Ullman's number? 3? Could be.
I
I'm
can't tell if
thinking
that's
3
or
or
8. Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't tell if that's 8 either.
Boys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is Matt Knight.
How
Senior.
about it? Number 9, Matt Knight taking the mound. Love to see it.
Let's see what his stats look like.
And well, we got a 7-2 ball game.
All right, so Matt Knight, his third appearance this year. He's got a 7.00 ERA. He's going to come in here at the bottom of the 6th. Still only 1 out, right, Rory? Just 1 out?
Correct, just 1 out. One out, bases juice. Another tough position for satellite bullpen to come into. Camera's pointing a little up here. There we go. So hitting for Boone Grove will be Drew Murray. So he's going to have a long inning of rest here before he probably goes back out for the final inning in the 7th. Drew Murray is up to bat in the 4th and 5th, so this is his 3rd inning up to bat again.
It's like the satellites are having a tough time finding that strike zone here, Rory. Gotta just throw strikes. Can't walk in runs.
Walking in runs is the worst thing you could do. As I said, still stands. Every runner so far, every player that's come to the plate has reached base so far.
That ball's blasted. It's going to score another run.
Sacrifice fly at least. Going to move the runner home and the runner at second over to third. That'll be a job done for Drew Murray. Move this game to 8-2. We'll bring back up Isaiah Steinhuber. Led off this inning with a walk. He was later tagged out at home. Was the only out. Now we have 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Have another meeting with the third base coach and home plate umpire. Let's check in on your MLB scores. In that Diamondbacks Marlins game, it's 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Diamondbacks lead. Orioles Twins netted at 0 in the top of the 4th. Yankees Blue Jays, great matchup there, also netted at 0 at the end of the 3rd. And the Mets lead the Braves 1-0 in the top of the 3rd. Taking a little time here.
I was gonna say, I don't really know what they're checking. Can't imagine it.
Home plate umpire is communicating with both coaches. Alrighty, back to the action. This pitch swung on, lifted in the air.
There we go.
The Satellites are going to get out of it to end the inning, but the damage is done. And we see 5 runs come across, and it's going to be an 8-2 game as we head to the top of the 7th. Due up for the Satellites will be Jackson Boss, Tommy Sullivan, and Matt Knight.
Looks like Murray's going to go for the complete game here.
Yep. Gone 1-2-3 in his last 2 innings. So he lost the groove a little bit in between in those 3rd and 4th innings, but recently has just found it. His 1st and 2nd innings were 1-2-3, and his 5th and 6th were 1-2-3. So we'll see what happens here in the top of the 7th. Jackson Boss will be the first to come across. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to center field in the 4th inning.
Last opportunity here potentially for the Satellites. See if they can get a little top of the 7th rally going here.
First pitch in there for a strike.
Wow, nice play there by the 3rd baseman. Holy
backhand
smokes.
Play to come up with it and to make the first out. That'll bring up Tommy Sullivan, who has a hit today. He's 1 for 2. Great play over there, that 3rd baseman. Hot shot down the line, backhand stab. First pitch swung on for a strike. Satellites trying to get anything going here as they try to come down from 6.
So it looks like
Tommy Sullivan's got to be retired. That's going to bring up Matt Knight. First pitch fouled away.
so. The Satellites are down to their final out here.
Good game otherwise besides that last half inning.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see a great pitching duel end like that, especially after seeing Murray come out and finish his 7th. But at least we got to see some good pitching. 11 strikeouts by Murray and Grass combined. So there's a good pitch, but that's going to be called a ball.
I just feel we're a little bit behind Josh. I know he might end it here. Or a little earlier than what we see.
And there it is.
There it is. Strike 3, and that will end the game. A 3-2 game going into the last half inning, and then it just kind of imploded. We let up 5, and the final score resembled 8-2. Boone Grove Wolves take down the Satellites in this PCC matchup. Yeah, great pitching performance on both ends. Just Regan Grass let it slip away kind of in that last inning, and then South Central couldn't mount any bullpen together that really could find the zone. So damage was done. A lot of walks issued in that last inning. And that's what happened.
Yeah, it was just a great battle there by South Central, but that inning just got away from them.
Yeah, I mean, looks like five walks and a hit by pitch in that last inning. That's not going to get you done anything. So that's really the tail of the game. Other than that, Aiden Grass, an absolutely phenomenal game with about 10 strikeouts, 11 strikeouts.
Yeah, I got 11 for Grass.
So double-digit strikeouts for Aiden Grass. Pretty quiet game on the offensive side for the Satellites. Either way, thank you, Satellite fans, for joining us here on this edition of Regan's Corner Sports Network 1. And, Josh, what do we have next for the South Central? When's the next game?
We have Oregon Davis next. At Oregon Davis. Thursday. So, who's in on the broadcast Thursday, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, so I can do Thursday.
I can do Thursday.
I will not be there. I got lucky strike night for my senior week, so I'm gonna have to go bowl 300 for them. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do wish Satellites the best of luck.
Will we catch you Friday? Will we catch you again here on Friday?
I don't know, Josh. I'm seeing the Red Sox take on your favorite White Sox at Fenway Park, so we'll have to talk about that. You will see me again. I'll be back on this broadcast, but yeah, best of luck to the Satellites. It was fun getting back in here in the booth with the fellas and watching some good baseball. And a great game that we saw today, especially on the pitcher side. Really good game, really good stuff from two young pitchers. Complete game by Murray. So thank you for joining us here, and we'll catch you next time on Regan's Corner Sports Podcast Network 1.